Hey guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a shop in Roblox Studio. So let's get started. So the first thing that you want to do is add a screen GUI and a starter GUI. So let's do it. And then what you're gonna do next is add a scrolling frame right in your GUI, the screen GUI, and then I just like to use scrolling frame because you can actually put an infinite number of items in the scrolling frame. So I'm gonna resize it and change the background color to black. And then the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a text button right here, and then I'm gonna roundify it. So the link will be in the description for this plugin, and just click on the roundify plugin when you click manage plugins and activate it. And then what you want to do next is click on roundify, and then select the button that you want to roundify and choose the global's index behavior. As you can see, roundify, but do it in the text. This thing that you want to do is just add a text label right here, and as you can see, it changed. And then you want to make the text label smaller because so you could actually see the roundify. So it would be round. Yep. And then you want to delete the background border, and let's see. So background border color. Yep. Let's just make it transparent. And actually, where is the transparent one? We can just select it to white. Okay, great. Now you can see it's round, and I'm gonna change the position a little bit so you couldn't see those borders. Okay, great. Now we want to change the text. I'm just going to call it shop. Shop, and change the size to 20. Great. Now we want to change our scrolling frame to invisible. So we're gonna select it to invisible, and then for the text button, you want to add a script, a local script. Then you want to add a function which is going to be script dot parent dot mouse button one click, so the left button click. And then the next thing that you want to do is add connect and then function like this. All right, then you gotta add an end. Yep. And then you want to say script.parent the name of our scrolling frame, so let's call it just frame. Script.parent.frame. Oops. And actually, we can do script.parent.parent because it can't find it inside of it. It searches for the text box. Text button, but we have to select it from the screen GUI. So we have to do script.parent.parent, and then we have to say frame right after that. Yep. And then let's say that visible equals not, and then copy our script. So what it's gonna do is when I click the button, so while we have it invisible, so when I'm gonna click the button, this one, and it's gonna turn visible, and if it's visible already, when I click it again, it's gonna be invisible. So let's see. So let's click our button, it's visible, and we click shop again, it's invisible. Okay. And now the next thing that you want to do is add a leaderboard in our service script service because it's going to be our money. So let's say script. Let's say player. Let's say game.players. Player added connect function. like this. Okay, now we gotta add an end here, and then what we're gonna do is add a leaderboard. So let's say, local leader starts equals instance.new, and then let's say folder right here. Let's say our leader stats dot parent equals our, let's say, player here. So we could use it to say it right here. So let's say player now. And then the next thing that you want to do is add a leader stats that name, and you have to say leader stats and nothing else. So leader stat that name equals leader stats. Okay. Now we made our leader stats, which gonna show up right here. And the next thing that we want to do is add our cache. So let's call it local cache equals instant.new, and it should be number value because it is going to be cache, so it's not gonna be like status or something. So it's not gonna say hello, it's gonna say our numbers. So like we have 50 cache. And then what we're gonna do next is we say cache dot parent equals leader stats. And then cache dot name equals cache. Okay, let's test it out now. So we would have our leaderboard. Okay, so we have our cache. Great. Now what we're gonna do next is add a text button right in our shop. So let's make it visible again so I could see it. Right here. And then let's say I'm not gonna make it roundify because I like it to be square right in the frame. Let's say so. Let's add a script in our button. Actually, let's add just a script. I think that would be fine. No, we should add a local script. It's not gonna work if we just add a script. So and then let's say script.parent.touched. The actual mouse button, one click, and then connect, and then function, and at our end. And then what we're gonna do next is let's say local cache equals and then let's say it is game the leader stats dot cache. And then next thing that we want to do is say local player. Actually, we should say player right here because just checking the games, the total leader set of all the players. So let's say local player equals game.players the local player. And it's gonna work only in local script because we're using the local player right here. And now it's gonna work. And then what we're gonna do is check. So if player dot if cash dot value is equals or bigger so equals or bigger, and we should say bigger first. And if our cash the value is bigger, so the player's cash are bigger or equals to our price, and let's say a local price equals 15. And then let's say price. So our variable, let's say then after that, and then we're gonna add our tool that we're gonna give to our person. So let's go to the toolbox and let's search for just a sword. Right here, and then let's put it in server storage actually. And else I forgot about something. We have to say cache so cache dot value and then let's say it's going to be 15, so the price, or let's actually say 17, and then let's test it. So it's going to be 17. As you can see, it's 17 now. Oh, great. And now, what we're gonna do next is go back to our script, and then let's see. So if our price bigger or so if our cash bigger or equals to our price, then let's say game that server storage. That I think that was class 6 word. Yeah. Then let's say clone right here. Okay, great. And now let's say a local sword. So it will be easier to work with it. And then let's say sword dot parent equals player dot backpack. And then the next thing that you want to say is, again, sword the parent equals player dot starter gear. I think starter pack. No, it's going to be starter gear. Okay, let's test it out now. So if we click our button, it should be giving us the sword. Let's see. So it says on line 6. So I'm not sure what I did wrong. So local sword equals game that equals 6 sword dot clone, and then the 7th sword. Player dot backpack. So cause 6 sword is not a lead member of server storage. Yes, it is. What? Doesn't make any sense. I can see I put it in the server storage. What if I put it in replicate storage? Maybe it's gonna change something. I don't know. I never had that problem before. Okay, now let's see. It should be working. It says starter gear is now a live number of player. Okay, so let's see. We can just actually use only player.backpack. This is gonna work too. We don't have to use a starter gear for that. So as you can see, we have our sword now, and it works. I just took it from the Roblox, and then we can rename our text button. Let's say buy a sword. 15 cash. And then let's make it invisible again. So our frame. Okay, now let's test it out again. Hopefully everything will work. So let's see. Buy sword equals 15 cash. Let's click it now. And that's why I'm using a scrolling frame. Okay, and now we have bought our sword, and we have one more problem. Actually, we don't do the thing with the cash, so we have to minus our cash from the player. So then cash dot value equals cash dot value minus 15. So the price. Actually, let's type price here. Okay, now let's see that again. Okay, so let's buy our sword, and as you can see, we have 2 cash left, and we have our sword, and one more. So let's test if our cash is just 10. Okay, now let's click, and as you can see, it doesn't give us the sword and it doesn't minus the cash. Okay, great. So this is it for this episode, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.